freedom means so much to you, then give us back our right to choose. Weapons aren't what need protecting. You're free to carry yours while I'd be forced to carry mine. Guess if I came with bullets, I might have more human rights.
I just said if I stop stopping this out my lifestyle. I just said if I do that, I don't even know if you go without the beginning.
If I came with bullets, I might have more human rights.
Is it catchy? Yes. Is it logical and factual? No. If you sit here and want to think that guns have more rights than women, no. First of all, guns don't have any rights because there's no such thing as gun rights. The rights are human rights to protect themselves with firearms that are granted to us by the Constitution. But that's another discussion for another time. But are women allowed within 100 feet of a school? Are women allowed on an airplane? Do you need a license to carry a woman under your clothes? Do you need a license to purchase a woman? Can you purchase a woman at all? I don't know who came up with that argument, but it's ridiculous. And you should not repeat it if you consider yourself a logical individual.
Guns have more rights than girls. Guns have more rights than girls.
First off, nice voice. Secondly, guns don't have rights. People that own guns have rights. But if you were a gun, would you have more rights? Well, you wouldn't be able to fly on planes or go into airports. In many cities, you couldn't leave the house. And if you did leave the house, you'd have to be concealed and have a permit to go out in public. And when you're at home in California, you have to be locked away in a safe. You can't have any friends unless they're 18 years or older. You can't go into any federal courthouse, federal building, or state building for that matter. When you drive in a car, you get locked in a case and put in the trunk. You can't vote, you can't own property, you can be confiscated in certain situations, and if you're present in a crime, it elevates how many years you're going to spend in prison. And you also don't have the right to an abortion as a gun. Yeah, I think women have more rights.
So if a woman is raped at gunpoint and becomes pregnant, the gun is the most protected.
First, what is the left's obsession with rape? It's always like, what if a woman's raped? Oh, what if there's a rape? What if there's a rape? Like, why do you guys always go to rape first? Secondly, guns don't have rights. Gun owners have rights. And it's against the law to hold someone up at gunpoint or rape them at gunpoint. Those laws actually protect women. Oddly enough, the only person that's not protected in most states here is an innocent baby who could have their life aborted without ever getting a chance to live.
Can we just burn the Constitution already? I feel like that is literally the only valid answer.
Why? Because abortion rights aren't in there? Or you want to get gun control? What about the part about ending slavery or women getting the right to vote? Or having the military just shack up in your house and eat all your food and trash all your stuff, and you can't stop them anymore because, well, you don't have any guns. Police will no longer need a warrant to search you or your house. You'll have no right to a trial, no right against self-incrimination. The video you made here could actually get you thrown in jail because you won't have free speech. The government could hold you without a trial and never even give you one because you won't have a right to a fair trial. And they can seize all of your property and belongings without a reason because, hey, no due process, right? More gems of insight that would completely destroy the United States.
Some time ago, a man beat a woman so savagely that her unborn child was born dead with a fractured skull. And the California state legislature unanimously passed a law that was signed by the then Democratic governor, signed a law that said that any man who so abuses a pregnant woman that he causes the death of her unborn child shall be charged with murder. Now, isn't it strange that that same woman could have taken the life of her unborn child and it was abortion and not murder? But if somebody else does it, that's murder. And it recognizes, it used the term death of the unborn child.
I think all of us should have a respect for innocent life. With regard to the freedom of the individual for choice with regard to abortion, there's one individual who's not being considered at all. That's the one who's being aborted. And I've noticed that everybody that is for abortion has already been born.
Every day you wake up,
or down, right or wrong. At the end of the day, you make the decision. Nobody forces you. So make the right decision. Make moves, set the goal. Stop making excuses, man. And if it look like a duck, walk like a duck, and sound like a duck, it's a duck. Stop guessing. Just do the right thing. You heard? You hear me? I love y'all. Stay positive. Love one another.
All right.
When people are able to design their lives in a way that they can determine their own futures, we are a stronger democracy and we are a stronger nation. When people are able to make choices without government interference for themselves in terms of their well-being and the well-being of their family.
This is not about freedom or personal choice. It's about protecting yourself and those around you, the people you work with, the people you care about, the people you love. My job as president is to protect all Americans. So tonight, I'm announcing that the Department of Labor is developing an emergency rule to require all employers with 100 or more employees that together employ over 80 million workers to ensure their workforces are fully vaccinated.